Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Zach Davies coming on to pitch. Not a big, strong guy, but he's a control guy that pumps the strike zone full of strikes. 89 to 92 miles an hour with sink, has a curveball, has the slider, and also the straight changeup. He needs all four of his pitches, not overpowering. You'll know if he's on early, he'll be throwing a lot of ground balls.
Christian Brummett is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, Randy Wiggins. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Into the box, Bart Wiggins, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Brummett, base runner at first with one out. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at first here, one man out. There he goes. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Batting fourth.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Lifted down the line in left. Peterson on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Terry Mooney.
Next, here is Terry Mooney. First pitch on its way.
That's the ball. Outside.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. 3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next to hit, Christian Murray. First pitch on the way.
1-0.
2 out with the man at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Runner, yes.
2-0 home. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
In now, Brian Brummett. Fouled away. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he popped him up. Peterson on the run. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make you want to pull your hair out.
There's Baez. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Pirates 3, the Cubs coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Gerald Christian steps on the rubber today for his first Major League start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, Matt, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions, a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully you can settle down, control that heartbeat, as they say, breathe in, breathe out, and try to enjoy the first big league experience. Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And there's the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Here's Eric Sogard as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And now it'll kick around in the corner. Around second. He's on his way to third. And third with a one-out triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around the third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and it's fouled away. Oh, one pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Here comes the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, Devo. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
1 ball, no strikes.
That evens it up 1-1. Bryant leads off first with 1 away. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Wiggins hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Now the 1-0.
Balls, 1 strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Fouled off. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Tyler Wiggins is retired to kick off the inning.
Adam.
Here's Adam Frazier as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Contreras is after it, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. And now here is Christian Brummett. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And he fouls this one off.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled right back up the middle, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Popped up. Baez shading to his right. And he makes the play to end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh as the lead remains 3-1. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate.
Leading off for the Cubs.
First pitch on its way.
Anthony Rizzo.
Christian is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's Javier Baez. He grounds it sharply to third. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, Josh Peterson.
At the plate now is Jock Peterson. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score holds. It's 3-1. Take his hacks again. Bart Wiggins blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And it's gone into the bleachers. solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, and the Pirates move in front now 4-1.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
At the plate, Dave Parker. Fouled away. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Terry Mooney comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Happ has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
The batter, the left fielder, Christian Murray.
Next up, Christian Murray. He singled first time up. Here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1. So now to the plate, Brian Brummett.
The catcher, Brian.
Swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 5 and the Cubs 1. Bottom of the third now, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson.
First pitch on the way.
0-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 1-2 pitch. swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Hayward, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Here's the first pitch. Matt Duffy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cubs' designated hitter.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-1 the count.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit softly to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're down here 5-1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates' offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Tyler Wiggins. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hap is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Adam Frazier.
So 1 down, no one aboard, and that brings up Adam Frazier. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Just a tick behind for a strike. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Stepping in now, Christian Brummett. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. liner, but picked up on a hop. So the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Here's the first pitch.
Sogard
lays off 1-0.
1-0.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
2-0.
Two and one after the foul ball there.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He pulls this one into right. Parker is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now to the plate, here is Chris Bryant looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. The pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Popped him up. Wiggins has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Now to bat, Ian Happ. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Lays off 2-2 now.
2-2.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Another 2-2 offering.
Full count.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 5-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Randy Wiggins. First pitch of the AB now. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Robert Stock will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
89. Robert.
Into the box, Bart Wiggins, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
High in the air. Bryant is under it as he puts it away for round number 1.
Now
the Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
This ball will be chopped foul. Stock has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And now a pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Jerry Mooney.
To the plate now, Terry Mooney. And he puts it on the ground to second. Sogard ranging to his right. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Pirates 6 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Anthony Rizzo stands in now to get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
1-0.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Brummett is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Josh Peterson.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
2 out, nobody on. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail 6-1.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder Christian Murray.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
First pitch of the AB now.
1 ball, no strike.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Brian Brummett.
So here is Brian Brummett. First delivery to him. Ready with the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Into the box now, Tyler Wiggins tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Hayward. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Adam
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Fastball well outside.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
The center fielder, number 27, Christian Drummond.
In now, Christian Drummond. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Drummond at second. Frazier at first. 2 out in the inning. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And here's the 3-2 from him. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Randy Wiggins. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hap has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Pirates leave them loaded. They lead it 6-1. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
No, that's down. Ball.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Ebro, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch. And he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. At the plate now, Eric Sogard.
That's the ball.
And that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it to second for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. One left for the Cubs. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Rowan Wick is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Chicago Cubs, number 50.
Bart Wiggins stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping in now, Dave Parker, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Coming in is Peterson. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the shortstop, Terry Mooney.
Now it'll be Terry Mooney. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Wiggins, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Runner goes for second. High in the air out towards shallow right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Christian Murray.
Now into the box, Christian Murray flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Ball's there and he is out. Good throw. Bucks go down quietly. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Chris Bryant. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. Christian is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
No, that's out.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Ian Happ. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2.
That missed. That's the ball.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Right side. Reined in, and there are 2 away now.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Into the box now, Javier Baez, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope.
Ball 2.
2-2.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cubs strand one. They trail 6-1. And now in the box, Christian Murray.
Christian Murray.
Here's the first pitch to him. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Who says hitting isn't contagious? These guys have been feeding off each other all game, and 5 home runs is the result. I'll tell you, you might see some scuffles in the on-deck circle between guys fighting to get to the plate.
To the plate now, Brian Brummett. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is popped up. Rizzo in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fly ball heading for the alley. Hayward on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
At the plate now, Tyler Wiggins. Sogard has it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next for the Pirates, the designated hitter, Adam Frazier.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Adam Frazier. First pitch on its way. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-1 ball game. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Stepping in now, Christian Brummett. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh and 1, here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Andrew Chafin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Andrew Chafin.
Standing in now, Randy Wiggins. He swings and grounds it to short. There's Sogard for 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
In now, Bart Wiggins. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit out towards second. Sogard is there, and he is in there. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 9-1 ball game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. A ball and a strike now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Pirates lead it 9-1. Here's Jock Peterson now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Digging in next, Jason Hayward. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail big. It's 9-1. Stepping in is Terry Mooney. He flew out in his last debut. Now the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Christian Murray.
Next up is Christian Murray. 3 for 4 so far in this one.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fouled away. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high. Into the bleachers and out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
So now to the plate, Ryan Brummett. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2.
Ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So next to bat will be Tyler Wiggins, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. This pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one. Now the 0-1. Soft liner to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Tyler Wiggins has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Ryan Tepera comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Ryan Tepera.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Brummett over at second. Wiggins at first, 1 gone. Left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Plate now, Christian Brummett, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Full count now, 3-2. line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Stepping in now, Randy Wiggins, and it's fouled away. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Comes set with the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2. But to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Popped him up. Contreras over to his right. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate, Bart Wiggins fouled off. 4 hits already in this one, and looking for number 5 here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score as well.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Standing in now, Dave Parker. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. Pirates on top, 14-1. Tyler Anderson is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 31, Tyler Anderson.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Matt Duffy.
Duffy.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, B-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
To the plate now, Eric Sogard.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Anderson, the former San Francisco Giant, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And he struck him out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In now, Ian Happ. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Duffy at third. Bryant is over at second with one down in the inning. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. So the first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Cubs are down to their final out now, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. First pitch coming, here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. A man on third with two down. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-2 the final score in this one. The Pirates posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Gerald Christian earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Zach Davies permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
I ain't never frontin' for no pump fake. Yeah, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. Yeah, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take. Yeah, yeah.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon is 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.